Hey guys, it's Maddie. I'm one of Connor's friends, and I'm going to be doing the audio recording for the book The CooVee Club Creation. I'm the leader of our team, and this is the story of how our team got together and was formed. So, without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in with Chapter 1, Working to Stress. Maddie was doing her homework but couldn't think properly. She was thinking about what her next thing to do was. She had been really busy lately. Eventually, she took a moment to gather herself, but her relaxation was short-lived, because not 2 minutes later her mother yelled up the stairs, "Madeline, could you do the dishes?" "Yes, mother," she responded very unenthusiastically. She headed down the stairs, walking past her younger brother Joel and youngest sister Elizabeth. She made it to the dishwasher and began unloading it, when Gina, her second youngest sister, walked over to her and began asking her questions, as she always did when she was bored. "So, Maddie, have you been thinking about what you're going to do for your very first job?" "More like my fifth," Maddie thought to herself. "To answer your question, yes, like a lot. But I need a bit of space. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but could you come back later, please? I just need time to catch a break." "Oh, yeah, that's fine," she said understandingly. After a few short minutes, it was finally Maddie's favorite time of day, bedtime. She flopped onto her bed and was super sore. As she was sinking into her bed, Lucky, her little white dog, jumped up onto her to comfort her, to no avail. Maddie's life had become so busy not even dog cuddles could soothe her discomfort. However, between the comfort of her dog and the exhaustion of the day, Maddie was soon able to drift off to sleep. In the morning, Maddie was still completely wiped out. "Now it's time to do it all again," Maddie thought to herself as she was getting ready. Fortunately, St. Patrick's Day was coming up in just 3 days, and she would finally get that day off. She had just enough time for a quick breakfast, and just like that, she was heading off to school. Her school day was nothing interesting, just the usual lectures and classwork. That was until the PDI, Protection Defense Industry, showed up at the school for a party featuring Allison Gray. She was locally beloved. Maddie was like an outcast at the party. Everyone treated her as though she had some sort of infectious disease, all because she was extremely suspicious of the PDI. It's not like anything they did was weird in any way. She just didn't agree with everything they did. At the party, she was given a necklace with orange gems inside. It appeared normal enough, but when the man handed it to her, he said, "Here's an emerald necklace." She had paid enough attention in science class to know that emeralds were not orange. Confused, she walked over to Allison and asked, "Excuse me, but did that man say an emerald necklace before?" "Yes, why?" "Well, you see, emeralds only come in one color, green, not orange." Just as Maddie finished speaking, the emerald flew out of her hand and exploded on the floor, creating a tornado-like wind in front of them. Chaos broke out all around them, and Allison was sucked into the tornado. Maddie attempted to call to her, but quickly realized she was unable to speak near the intense wind. Courageously, Maddie jumped straight into the tornado to save Allison. "This was no gift, it was a trap!" Allison screamed as she was trying to fight her way out. Once Maddie was inside the tornado, she attempted to calm her down. "Hey, Allison, don't worry, we'll be fine. I'm trying to think of a plan to get us out of here, but I need you to calm down. Try taking some deep breaths." Suddenly, they were thrown out of the tornado and across the room. After they were thrown, the tornado quickly died down. As everything returned to normal, Allison said, "Wow, you really did it. I thought we were as good as gone. Thanks, Millie?" "It's Maddie, but you're welcome." From that day forward, Maddie was a local hero. In the midst of all the chaos, Maddie sat down to read her Bible. As she read, she came across Matthew 6:2-4. "See, I don't want to become like all those hypocrites. I don't even want all this attention. She's safe now. Let's move on. I need a break. Lucky, let's go for a walk." Maddie and Lucky took their usual path, on which they inevitably ran into Tim, a family friend. They engaged in a short conversation as they walked back to her house. He knew Maddie was having problems finding her own free time, so he'd been searching for months now to find her the perfect job. Since she had no idea what she wanted to do, it took a while to find one that would work. "Hey, Maddie. It's been a while. How are you doing?" "Fine, I guess. I've just been busy. It's even more work now since I saved Allison Gray from a tornado. Everyone treats me like some hero. I hate it." "Well, Maddie, doing the right thing can come at a cost, but in the end, it's always worth it. On the bright side, though, I think I finally found you a job. Why don't you tell your parents I'm coming over to talk about the job I found you? Are you serious? I'll go now, Maddie said as she turned and began running with Lucky by her side. When they arrived back at the house, Maddie told her parents everything that Tim had said. They were excited to be having this conversation. Maddie really needed something else to do besides everything she'd been doing. Around 6 p.m., Tim and his wife arrived at their house and they began eating dinner. So, about the job, what is it exactly? Asked Maddie's father. Well, Mr. Marshall, I found a job I believe would be perfect for Miss Madeline Marshall. It's an internship program at SAFE, specifically SAFE HQ. You see, no other fragment of SAFE has as much educational value or quality, as well as paid time working at SAFE HQ. You can do the research yourselves. However, there is one major downside. It's in Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles! Father exclaimed. No way my daughter is going to Los Angeles alone. Now hold on for just 1 second. I did some research on all the employees, and it turns out your Uncle Dickie works at Safe HQ. Uncle Diggy? I get to work with Uncle Diggy? Maddie yelled. I don't know about this. Leah? Well, if Diggy's there, then I don't see any reason not to let her go. He's my brother. I trust him. Well, if Leah agrees, then I agree. Maddie, go pack your bags, 'cause you're going to LA. Later the next day, Maddie had just finished packing her bags when Gina walked in. Hey, Maddie. I just wanted to say goodbye, and I'm gonna miss you. Hey, don't worry. I'll be back. Eventually. When I'm gone, you're gonna have to step up and be the big sister. I know. I'm gonna miss you so much. Maddie cried, then ran in for a hug. Oh, come on. Don't make me cry too, Maddie said, wiping her eyes. She continued through tears. I'm gonna miss you. Just then, their mother yelled up from the bottom of the stairs. Maddie, it's time to go. Aunt Joy's here to pick you up. Maddie threw the last of her things in the bag and headed down the stairs. She turned the corner to see her favorite aunt standing there. Hey, Maddie, how you been, bro? You okay? You're acting strange. And where's Uncle Diggy? Yeah, I'm fine. But I decided to take some advice from a young teenager like yourself and use some slang. Unfortunately, Diggy couldn't leave HQ, but I'm sure we'll see him around the station. Come on, we need to go. Maddie, take care of yourself, okay? Off you go now, sweet. Oh, goodbye. We'll be sure to come see you soon. Oh, I love you. Okay, bye, Mom. Love you too. And remember to listen to your aunt and uncle while you're over there. And if you need anything, you know our numbers, her dad explained. Maddie ran over and embraced both of them in a hug that felt like it could last a lifetime. That was until Joy had to practically drag Maddie out the door. They headed out the car and drove the 5 minutes to the nearest airport. But to Maddie's surprise, they ended up making a strange turn and headed straight for a private jet. Wow, what a fancy ride we get! They pulled in, parked the car, and boarded the plane. Go ahead, make yourself at home. Maddie sat down in a huge, comfortable chair, sinking into the cushion. So, Maddie, I got a couple questions for you. I haven't seen you in a while, so, All right, fire away. When's your birthday? I'm sorry. I should know this. I just can't seem to remember. It's okay. February 17th, 2009. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your level of athleticism? Oh, that's a really random question, Aunt Joy. Maybe a 6.5, maybe 7-ish? How do you handle changes in your life, and how would you work to improve on this skill? Okay, that's a very serious question. Well, I don't necessarily handle them the best. Most of the time, I just hide in my room until it resolves itself, or until I can think of a solution. So I guess facing my problems instead of avoiding them? Okay, great. I got all I need. Now let's have a peaceful flight over to LA. How long is the flight from Indiana to LA exactly? Typically about 4 hours, but we're taking a private jet, so about 2.5 hours. Cool, this should make for a nice nap. All right then. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a present for you. Soundproof earplugs. They can help you get to sleep on long flights, Joy informed as she handed the headphones to Maddie. Thanks, Maddie stated, putting them on. And if you press this button, it plays music. Great, Maddie said as she put them on, and then she began playing Christian music. What do you listen to? Whom Shall I Fear, God of Angel Armies by Chris Tomlin. He's one of my favorite artists. Oh, I love that one. Okay, happy dreaming, Joyce said as Maddie closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep. Okay, guys, so that's chapter 1 of the CooVee Club Creation book. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for book 2. Bye, guys. See ya.